Time now for PolitiFact Wisconsin. Joining us live this afternoon is Tom Kircher with the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. We're going to talk about the top 4 fact checks that got most of the attention in January. And Tom, not surprisingly, President Trump was number 1. Let's look at a claim, the first claim here. This was made by Randy Bryce, one of 2 Democrats who wants to unseat House Speaker Paul Ryan. So here's what he says. Under his own legislation, Donald Trump's own family would not have been allowed into the country. What did you find on this?
The president's grandfather almost certainly would have been denied very little formal education. Not so sure about Melania Trump. She would have probably had an uphill battle, but had more education, a job offer in the United States, more likely to have been permitted.
Okay, so we looked at this one, and you rated this one for Randy Bryce half true. Let's look at the next big issue, tax cuts. The Republican passed the big plan, but you had a spokesperson for the Republican National Committee, Kayleigh McEnany. Here's what she said. Come February 2018, Americans will see their paychecks grow at the tune of saving $1,000 or more a month. A lot of numbers out here. What did you find?
People can expect to see more in their paychecks, more take-home pay as a result of the law. As far as saving $1,000 a year, maybe 60% of Americans, but only until 2025. That expires then.
That expires then. So what did you find on this one?
We rated this one half true.
All right, let's move on now to the next big issue here. U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin, a Democrat, she's running this year. But Martha Lanning, who heads up the Democratic Party, she made this claim. Conservative groups have spent $5 million against Tammy Baldwin, 5 times more than against all other Democratic U.S. Senate incumbents up for election in 2018. That's a big number. That's a big statement. What did you find?
Surprising as it might be, the figures are correct. What's important to know, though, is that about $3 billion was spent attacking Baldwin, about $2 billion spent in favor of Kevin Nicholson, one of the Republicans who's running for her seat.
And we've seen more money come in since you guys did that story. Right. You rated this one, PolitiFact Wisconsin called this one mostly true. Let's move on to our final one here. No surprise here, the governor getting attacked on a lot of issues because he's running for a 3rd term. Here's what one of the candidates, Kelda Helen Royce, said. In 2011, under Scott Walker, Wisconsin for the first time spent more on our prison system than we did on the University of Wisconsin system. I've heard this a lot from some of the candidates. What did you guys find on this one?
This change did occur under Walker in 2011, but it wasn't an overnight change. This trend had been occurring over a period of years under Democrats and Republicans, not something that happened overnight.
All right, so let's go to the truth-o-meter on this one. What did PolitiFact Wisconsin find?
Mostly true.
All right. Tom Kircher, thank you for coming in. You can find all of these online. Just head to our webpage to find those out.